Baru sampai di Cafe Sham. Ini nanti ada tempat wildlife-nya juga. Ada motor museum. Tempatnya hijau-hijau gini. Ini ada tren. Halo. Halo.
Ben.
Halo Ben. Segera.
Kita makan terus jalan-jalan ya. Apa Ben? Ben lihat Ben, ada tap.
Kita motor museum. Ini siapa ya? Ben. Halo. Lembut banget ya.
Ini belakangnya.
Entry itu.
Oh, entry.
Halo. Kita lagi mau ke Cafe Sham Wildlife Park.
To see kangaroo and koalas.
Yes.
And Benedict.
Benedict.
Benedict lives there.
Ini yang orangnya.
No. Today you're Benedict. Benedict.
Cafe Sham Wildlife Park.
Snap some amazing photos and learn all about our very unique marsupials.
Lucu banget sih itu penyanyinya. Oke.
Kebalik. Entry-nya. Wow. Kangaroo.
Karena jam 3 kita harus pulang. I'm sure.
Ya.
3:30 ada meet the koala.
Oke.
Nanti kita makan lagi.
Oke. Kurang 15. Meet the koala. Mas mana? Sini.
The devil.
Tasmanian devil. Do not touch the grass. Halo.
So cute. Jalannya lucu ya?
Iya.
Kayak kangguru.
Ini ke pintu. Ini lucu banget. Oh, this farm.
Ini dekat sini.
Oh ya. Okay. All children must be supervised. Kenapa nih?
Oh.
Di sini? Oh. Ah.
Ayam?
Enggak, itu yang di dalam.
Iya, genetik.
Ayamnya buat nemenin aja. Sepian ya. Sayang, ini. Oh,
Ayam.
menarik banget bulunya. Iya ya.
Jujur.
I'm very hungry, but I can still bite. Hello. Lama. Iya. Iya. Ini kuda. Oh, so cute.
Horse sama donkey.
Oh. Aduh, kecewa. Polishing entrance. Welcome to Perth. Okay.
Alright, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to our farm show. My name is Bryce. This is Chelsea up on the horse. We're going to be addressed at the show. The horse's name now is Sam. During the show we've got some activities, a few things we might like to try. Cracking a whip. A few people going to go cracking a whip. Towards the end of the show we can all come over this way and have a go at milking a cow. And of course I'm also going to show you how we shear a sheep, but before I can do that, I need to move all those sheep up inside the shed first. Moving the sheep around is what we call mustering. So we do mustering with special sheepdogs. So I'm going to introduce you to one of our dogs, Henry. So the breed of dogs that we use, these are Australian Kelpies. Come here buddies, this is Henry.
Hey.
So Kelpies like Henry here, they've been to work sheep now for nearly 200 years. So all the young dogs are all born with a natural abilities and natural instincts to work the sheep. Now Henry, he's a youngest dog we got here at the farm.
Yeah.
He's nearly 3 years old now, but in human years that's only around 18 or 19 years old, so he's still quite young, still learning. So we're going to take him straight out the back. I'll send him behind the sheep, we'll move them all around a little bit, show you how the mustering works, and then we'll bring them all back up into the shed, up into this pen right here. Out the back you're going to see me, the stockman. I control the dog, and he controls the sheep for me. 3 main commands we use to control the dog. The command round will send him left of the sheep. The command back, send him to the right hand side. And stay obviously makes him stay. Waiting for the next command. But these sheep will always move away from the dog. So just by controlling him we can control the sheep. So we're going to show you how that works now. Alright, go round. I'll send him round first. Stay there, push him up. Push him up. Push him up. Now go back, go back. Go back. Stay. Stay makes him stay again. See, so we got the balance there. Go back. Go back. Now, go back. Go back. Stay. Stay. Push him up. No, stay here. Stay here. We're going to bring him up into the shed now. Push him up. Push him up.
집에 너무 왜 자꾸 빼는 게?
Hey.
You know, they're a little bit more around the corner. Henry.
무슨 TV 이거 비싸?
No.
There we go, good boy. That's enough now. Good boy. All right, so next thing we do, Henry. That's it now.
You're scared.
Good boy. Now we always finish by giving our dogs a big pat to say good boy. Just lets the dogs know that we're happy with the job he's done. That also signs him off. He knows there's no more work. Job's done and away he goes. Now you must be wondering what the horse was doing at the back the whole time. Well, he wasn't doing much at all, really, was it? He's just walking around. That's the purpose of the horse.
Oh.
That's providing the transport, so then we're always close to the sheep, we're close to the dogs. It keeps us always in control. But all these sheep we've just brought into the shed here, these are the girls. These are all female sheep. Female sheep are called ewes. The male sheep are the rams, and this is one of our boys. This is Trev. Now Trev, or the rams in general, they're only kept for breeding purposes. Breeding with the ewes to make more sheep, of course, so they're kept separate most of the time. That's the girls and that's the boys, and the boys Trev. All right. Morning and afternoon tea. We all like to stop at work for a break, have a cup of tea. And we do as well. We're out mustering all day with the horse. We'll actually need to stop and make ourselves some billy tea. And we call it billy tea because it's brewed in a billy can. Doesn't matter what type of tea goes in the billy. We call it billy tea anyway, won't we? First thing we need to do with this is boil some water. So you jump off your horse, you get your little fire going. You place the billy full of water straight into that fire. And once we have boiling water, that's going to boil. Grab some tea leaves and chuck them into the billy, pick it up, and then we start swinging.
Oh.
So now we're swinging the billy. This is a famous Australian tradition. There's a practical reason why we do it. Swinging the billy forces the tea leaves from the top down to the bottom of the billy, which is the same force keeping all that water inside. With the tea leaves at the bottom, when you pour out your tea, you don't get any tea leaves in it. Nice clean cup of tea, no tea leaves. But in case you were wondering, there is no tricks. Pull the top, see? Full of water, no tricks at all, just got to keep it swinging. Right. So right now we need someone to swing the billy for me. Might as well get this guy down. Right at the front, mate. Come and try this. This is quite easy, nothing bad should happen. I'll get you over this side. Over this side for me. Now I'll give you the billy and you've got to give it a big swing all the way around. Come here. You stand over this side, mate. So you don't get hit. Here we go. That's it down the road right there. That's what it is, mate. Thank you. Now, we had the dog barking while he was swinging the billy there. Albert is the judge. The billy swinging. He's the judge. He watches everyone swing the billy. He got very excited. He said, very good when he saw you doing it. Alright, now one more job to do. We need to move the sheep into the catching pen behind us. So we're going to use Albert for this. Now he's a little bit older than Henry. He's very noisy. He gets the sheep moving quite fast. Alright, but I need the sheep back this way, so I'll finish behind the sheep. Bring it over to the sheep. That's nice. Good boy, good boy. Alright, sit. Now we always finish again by giving them a bit of a pat. Say, good boy, sign them off.
Oh.
Good boy, Albert. Off you go, mates. Job done. Alright. Shearing the sheep now. To shear the sheep, we use the shearing plant. That's the electric motor that provides all that power. Putting it into gear, spins and drives a flexible shaft inside that tube, and all that will run down to here, the handpiece. So here we have two separate blades. There's a comb on the bottom there. That's a fixed blade. It combs through the wool. On top of that is the cutter. This one goes back and forth, cutting the wool off. So this is all fast, it's sharp, it's noisy, all quite dangerous. That's the modern way the sheep are shorn, the easier way it's done. Wasn't always that easy to do. A long time ago, all the sheep had to be shorn by hand. They were using the shears. 100 years ago, these were used. At that time in Australia, we had around 70 million sheep, which all need to be shorn by hand. Working with these, it'd be 10 hours a day. In 10 hours, you could shear 70 to 80 sheep each. Today, 150 to 200 sheep per day. Much easier these days for the shearers. And then this piece of equipment was invented. This was actually invented by a shearer. So he had a very bad back, he couldn't shear sheep anymore. How do you think he got a bad back in the first place? From? Shearing, yes, of course, bending over. This one's for me, the shearer. So you watch the springs. I'll actually jump inside. We're down here, and then we can shear all day, up and down shearing. No springs up the top. What they do is they support half your weight. It takes a lot of strain off your back, which makes a big, big difference. I'll grab a sheep out here and show you how we shear it. So I'll hand you over to Chelsea, and she'll explain to us what's happening as I shear one of these sheep.
When a shearer catches a sheep, the first thing he does is turn it upside down very quickly. This gets the sheep off its legs so it's completely under control and away.
No.
The shearer starts the shearing by removing the belly wool. When the belly wool has been removed, we can test surface on the rest of the wool. This is because the belly wool thickens her surface on the other wool. When a sheep lies down on its belly, it picks up a lot of rubbish from the ground, mainly fish matter, grass seeds, fur, and prickles, which are hard to remove on the wool.
Yeah.
In commercial shearing stands, there will be more than one shearer, usually 4 or 5 working together, and we call them as team shearers. They will start work at 7:30 in the morning, work for 2 hours, have a break at 17, work another 2 hours, and so on for an 8-hour day. Couple to the head now. When a shearer shears around a sheep's head, you have to be very careful for eyes and ears.
Yeah. Ini mesti kayak satu penuh gitu ya. Nggak boleh kepotong ya.
The next is the most difficult part of the street to shear. As you'll see, the hair piece goes underneath the wool, so the sailor feels a bit scared before he can open up the wool to see where he's going. In Australia, we shear mainly merino sheep. That is the breeding sheep, and merino are very less smooth and have a lot of red skin, all over their body, but especially around the neck.
Little roustabouts. So one of the roustabouts, I pick up the fleece of wool and they throw it onto a wool table. We don't have a table. So what I'm going to do here is I'll spread it out. You'll see that it all comes off, joined together in one big piece. So it comes off like a robe. So you see it all comes off like a robe, and now all down the outside of the fleece here, all on the edges. This is where the dirty wool is. All that dirty wool, so we need to remove this wool. So this process is called skirting the fleece. So we just work through it, taking the dirty wool off. So just by doing this, what we're actually doing is we're just improving the value of the fleece. So these dirty pieces are less valuable than your main fleece wool. And these pieces that we're taking off, all these bits here, these are just called pieces. That's what they're called. There we go. So look at all this fleece. This is about 5 kilos of wool here. So every year, this is what the sheep produce, about 5 kilos. From one fleece of wool like this, they can make 3 complete new suits just from this. 3 suits. That's going to be made into 3 suits. It'll be worth over $1,000. Now the value of this fleece in my arms, the farmer, he gets about $40. $40 for all that work. Up into the wool press next. Inside here we will squeeze 40 to 50 fleeces. This all fills up really tight, squashes back in. So we get a bale of wool like that. When we export our wool, it goes to many different countries, but there is one main country that we send our wool to. Any idea where that is? Who buys all the wool? China. Exactly. So it all goes to China. Bellies and pieces get made into our woolly socks and jumpers and blankets for the bed. And all these little bits here, these are the locks. These get mixed together, made into a material called felt. That's one example right there of a felt hat, which is made from pure wool, pure Australian merino wool. All right. Time to crack a whip. The stock whip. When we're out mustering the sheep, we use the whip. Cracking the whip makes a really loud noise. That gets the attention of the sheep. So the only purpose of the whip, this is just to make a big noise. So we don't hit any animals with the whip, of course. Now, are you ready? I'm going to crack the whip for you. It's pretty loud stuff. So we go all the way around on this and back the other way. Well, we do it this riding on the back of a horse. So we don't want to hit the horse, so I'm going to show you 2 quick methods to make sure we don't hit the horse. Over the head, or alongside. That way. That's our 2 main methods. I'll do it again, but this time I'll do it slowly with no sound, and you watch carefully, you'll see what's happening to get the whip to crack. But it's just all the way around, and then back the other way. Bang, that's all it is. Forwards, and back. Forwards, and back. Changing directions creates a quick loop which rolls out like a wave, gets to the MP set of cracker, bang, breaks the sound barrier. That's going faster than the speed of sound. The noise that we're hearing, it is a sonic boom. Now here's a chance. Does anyone want to try this? Cracking the whip, just the adults, sorry mate. There he is, come on down. Gonna have a crack at this. No, that's fine. Left or right hand. Alright, before we crack the whip, I've got to give this to you. Chuck the hat on. Very important that we wear the hat. Do you know what the hat's for? Photos. Get the camera out. Alright. So you're right-handed? Now get you in this circle here for me. So forwards is this way. Alright, so you're going round and round and round a few times. Back the other way. Try that. So this way, and then just back the other way. And then stop and back. That worked. Try that again. That's what I thought. So you're going down, now go pull down, you've got to swing out and away. So around and then swing in front of yourself that way. He's actually getting it almost. Go a bit faster, faster. It's hard to work, so go for a roll, one more. And then back to there. These are the two little ones, alright, so there we go. You two can have a share of that one. Here we go, you play one off you. Can I have a share of this one? There you go, right there. So the two little ones are only 2 weeks old. There we go, that's hold there. There we go, good job mates. Can I have another turn? There we go. You guys finished? You want to give us a share? You want to done? Come on, ready for food.
Kita show lagi satu lagi. Sini, terus sini.
So your chow is awake. Bisa pakai tangan makan. Saya putar balik ya. Baru pencet. Sunset. Mainnya.
Halo. Kita lagi mau dinner, kita di Canton Lane, Chinese restaurant. Delmont Forum. Ada Nandos. Ada Guzman Gomez. Let's go. Sekitar 6:30. Mallnya sepi ya. Udah ada yang tutup juga nih. Udah tutup ini ya. Optus